Hey there, this is Clay, and today I'm answering another question that one of you sent in. And this question is basically, how do I even get my ex to respond to me at all? You know, they just keep putting up this stone wall where they won't even respond to any emails or text messages or phone calls or anything like that. How do you get your ex to even respond to you at all? All right. Well, first of all, I know that this is maybe a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but there are two types of responses, and you know, there's any sort of response, and then there's the positive kind of response that I know that you want. If you want to get any kind of response at all, just text them something like 911, call me back right away, or emergency, or I have nude photos of you, I'm going to post them on the internet, or something like that. You know, you'll get a response, but it's going to be extremely furious. They're not going to ever want to talk to you again, and you're going to be out of their life forever. There you go. That's how you get them to have any sort of response in any capacity. Done. Okay, if you want a positive response from your ex, here's what you need to do. You have to really understand that the problem is a whole lot freaking deeper than, hey, my ex won't pick up the phone when I call them. There's so much more going on here. There's so much more going on here. Like, I was recently reading up on different kinds of, you know, endemic diseases of our time and age, like diabetes and such. And you know, when someone gets type 2 diabetes, is the problem that they just need to inject more insulin into them and that's the solution? No, the problem is a certain lifestyle, a certain dietary choice, a certain, you know, exercise choice or lack thereof that has led to the point where their body is no longer understanding and receptive of insulin in their bodies. And that is what causes type 2 diabetes. And so the solution then is not to just inject more insulin into your body, it's to correct the underlying problem that led to that in the first place. It's to eat better, it's to exercise more, it's to have a better lifestyle so that you can really embody that kind of way of being that's going to really lead you out of diabetic livelihood and into more of a healthy lifestyle. So kind of how that works, the foil of that in this situation is that you really have to take a step back, okay? If you really need your ex to contact you, if like the most pressing thing right now is that you need your ex to pick up the phone and talk to you, I need to kind of shake you a little bit and kind of wake you up here to the idea that there is much deeper shit going on here, okay? And that's number one. You feel this sense of urgent neediness to get your ex to respond to you. That starts with you. That starts within yourself. And first of all, you should already know by now from probably failed attempts when you first broke up, or from doing some reading online, or hopefully from a trusted person like me or some friend of yours who maybe has it together, that being needy is not a great place to start when you're contacting your ex, when you're trying to do anything to save your relationship. You do not want to be coming at it from a needy place. Otherwise, you are going to fail no matter what you do, no matter if you know the right lines, no matter if you know the secret magic scripts to follow or anything like that. You are going to fail, you are going to crash and burn, and you need to start by addressing the neediness within yourself first. You know, that's something that we directly address inside of Module 3 of the course. You know, we really support our people and help them through this, making sure that they actually can work through all of these emotions before they reach out and contact their ex. So anyway, you know, you have to first address that sense of neediness within yourself, and you have to cultivate a deeper sense of connection. And these are kind of two sides of the same coin here, okay? So when you can sort of stop being needy, you can start having this more calmer, grounded, open and accepting presence that you can bring to any interaction with your ex or other people in your life for that matter. And when you can do this, your ex's initial instinctive reaction isn't going to be to wall you off, because again, you know, you're not going to be this needy, desperate, clingy person. You're going to have much more space available to you. You're going to project much more empathy, more understanding, and instead they won't wall themselves off from you, you know, act like a closed, tight fist or anything like that. They'll actually feel more open and accepted by you, so that they can really feel more of who they are and be more of who they are around you. And when this happens, that's really the root for deeper connection, and that's really the root for rebuilding that relationship and bringing the two of you back together. Now, this is just like one little nugget of what we talk about in the course, obviously. But again, I want you to understand that your problems are deeper than my ex won't pick up the phone when I call. I mean, you have to ask yourself, why is my ex not picking up the phone when I call? What can you do to correct that problem? What can you do to fix that problem so that, when you do call in the future, your ex will be much more likely to pick up the phone. They'll be much more likely to respond to you, okay? This is not like a quick fix thing where it's just like, if you know the magical script, except for the whole 911 thing, if you know the magical script, then they're going to pick up the phone and call. I mean, obviously, you don't want to be texting your ex fake 911 messages or anything like that. That's just going to lead to devastation and heartbreak, continued heartbreak down the road. So don't do that unless you're just a total masochist. But anyway, so I hope this helps you out. I hope you understand that this problem that you're going through is so much deeper than my ex won't pick up the phone. That's just a mere symptom of the underlying issue, neediness, desperation, feelings of insecurity, all kinds of this like deep inner game stuff. That's why this channel on YouTube is called Relationship Inner Game. That's why the website is Relationship Inner Game, because you have to nail your inner game first before you're able to succeed and get back together with your ex. You have to really handle that inner transformation first before you'll really see and reap the long-lasting results that I know you want. It's not just about the Band-Aid solution. It's not just about the quick fix. It's not just about the secret covert script developed by CIA interrogators finally revealed to the public for the first time ever in this shocking tell-all ebook. It's about looking deeper beyond the surface and really healing yourself from the inside out so that you can naturally and intrinsically be the kind of person that your ex cannot resist. And if you want to learn how to do that and you're new to all this, head on over to relationshipinnergame.com and sign up there so that we can start helping you through our newsletter series. Thanks, this is Clay, and go to relationshipinnergame.com.